hip hop,
Yeah,
hip hop, hip
bars is back.
hip hop,
Sam
hip
and
hop,
oh God,
hop.
what's
Hip
up with you?
Caps.
Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Oh God, driving Sam and riding passenger side, and you heard it out the mouth of the
songs
greatest.
and everything. I remember hearing. That's why I remember hearing his name on the songs back in the day.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. Damn.
So that's why when you hear stuff like that, you take people, other people say with a grain of salt. The same thing like we dealing like I listen to how the Haven and JayZ, you know what I'm saying, how their situation went.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yo, this dude's like your brother. He get a case when he wasn't even around. He was in North Carolina somewhere doing this thing. He wasn't even in Maryland no more. And he get caught up in it because of your boy in a phone conversation your boy was having with a bunch of the people talking about him. He get caught up in a federal indictment. I had to go to the feds for a case. You know what I'm saying? He took it to trial. Right before trial ended, I guess he copped out, whatever, to the lowest bid they gave him. He did what he did. You know, he left it like that. Then JayZ starts and rap stuff like that. I'm like, yo, but how can you do it to a man that was like your brother? His mother took y'all both to the hospital because that caught the same STD from the same chick.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not nothing I'm just putting out. This is something that he said himself. He put out there himself. So we can talk about it because it's real. It's a lot. You see a lot of that go in the industry when they leave the right hand man behind. When they start prospering, you know what I mean? I think that's some corny shit, man.
What do you think about JayZ's though? Him saying pretty much he alluded to the Haven being a rat in a few of his songs. Why do you think he said that?
He didn't say it because the Haven was a racket. The Haven don't got no paperwork out on him.
That's true.
There's no paperwork. So that right there alone could get a person killed in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you allege that he's a rat. And it's not true.
So what do you think made Jay? I know you don't know, but what do you think made Jay do that?
I don't know because the Haven said a story. He said a story that happened one time, like that he had stole the Haven's connect behind the Haven back.
Dang.
That's what was supposed to happen. And somebody that was down with both of them checked JayZ about it, allegedly, and they shot at JayZ. The Haven told the guy not to kill him, but so JayZ felt some type of way from that for a long time because he did a song on it. He mentioned it in the song.
Yeah.
So
that's the 3 shot close range ain't touching me joint.
Yeah.
3 shots close range. Yeah. Damn.
The Haven got shot for JayZ. He took a bullet for him.
Yeah.
So you know, that's what I can say. If I don't see no paperwork, and I'm a paperwork man. If I say somebody says something, I have the paperwork, or is in my facility where I can get it, show and prove it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You think JayZ is sell out? Because it's only 2 people that JayZ didn't deal with that we know of: Dame Dash and The Haven. All the other people, Tata, Beehive, all them guys are still there. Even the ladies and stuff. How you feel about that?
I'm gonna tell you, Tata. Well, you gotta think about what happened to what's his name? Freeway. What happened to Beanie Siegel? What happened to all the Philly Bulls that was on with him? That was throwing Prosper throwing up the rock sign for him, shooting it out for him, and beefs and dramas that wasn't part of their beefs and drama because they're not from New York, they're from Philly.
Yeah.
And then in the middle of all that, then what do? Leave them niggas think he stole old boy whole style. He stole young Chris whole style. Y'all can listen to some of JayZ songs that can tell like, oh, back then that's young Chris.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Young Chris and Neef, you know, he stole because they slang, man. They had a particular slang, you know, because they was from Philly, like I said, they wasn't from New York. So them Philly Bulls had some nice flows out here, man. I'm talking about lyricists, rappers out here. You know what I mean? He left all them dudes out to dry. Some of them dudes just getting back on their feet, you know what I'm saying?
That's real shit. Hey.
You know,
we interviewed Neef a couple years ago. Cool brother. We had him in the studio and He seemed like all was good with that situation and stuff too. He didn't seem like he harbored any bad feelings about anything. I
But
think
you
he big
know,
Jay up too, didn't he?
Yeah, I think it's just more so because they look at it like he changed their life even to this day.
yeah,
By
facts.
bringing him on, so they don't really want to go too hard on him.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because Beanie did at one point. It fell
Mhm.
back. Petey Crack went in on him. It fell. You know what I mean? I get it.
Yeah.
But now what you're saying is true though, for real.
Did you see the post with Camron and Diddy and then Mace joking about it? That whole situation.
Nah, what happened? Nah,
All
I
right,
ain't see
so
that.
Diddy and Camron, they linked up together and they was joking, they was doing their thing, and then underneath Mace said, "Yeah, I'm paraphrasing. But he said, I know I approved you guys linking up, but I didn't tell you to go with your zipper down. Cameron's zipper was accidentally down.
Yeah,
Cameron joked about like, oh shit, my zipper is down, but you know the long going rumors that Diddy into that weird shit.
yeah,
And you know what I mean, Cameron, it was funny because Cameron even alluded to back in the Mace beef that him
yeah.
and Diddy did some weird shit. So I don't know if you've ever been around that situation as
Nah,
far as
nah.
like being in the hip hop industry and the weird shit going on, but what do you think about that? Is that really what goes
I'm
on?
like, now I'm gonna tell you this. I ain't tell you. I don't know. Did I tell you about the Africa Bambaataa situation?
You gave us a little bit, yeah.
All right. I worked for DJ Red Alert. I'm gonna be real clear. I worked for DJ Red Alert after Bambaataa was living in Atlanta. So I met him through a sister, you know what I'm saying? That she had promoted my birthday party in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I had a big birthday party in Atlanta back in was this 06.
Mhm.
So she did the birthday party for Africa Bambaataa. Everybody came to the party, right? So I didn't know nothing about the situation, right? I didn't know nothing about his weirdness or anything like that. So later on through that time, DJ Red Alert, I already met him for my party, so he needed security to go to a party. The party was at Africa Bambaataa house in Atlanta.
Okay.
So I don't know exactly where exactly we lived exactly in Atlanta. It was like on the outskirts though. It wasn't exactly in Atlanta because like a lot of people say they from Atlanta, but they be from like Jonesboro, Decatur,
In the show.
and
Yeah.
Stone Mountain and all that. And they just say they from Atlanta because they're like 20, 30 minutes from Atlanta, whatever.
Mhm.
So we went to the party, whatever. Well, I went to that party. The shit I seen in that party was, first I walked in. We walked in the house. You know what I'm saying? First you get greeted. People bring you in, right? Well, that told me. Also, Red Alert told me that whatever you see here, just don't pay no attention to. You know what I'm saying? This is the industry. I'm like, I ain't gonna say nothing. That's what it is. But I didn't know what I was gonna see. It was like I said, what I seen Puerto Rican boys dressed up like Egyptian princesses.
Damn.
I don't know how old they was. I ain't gonna say they was know if they're underage or not. But they was young boys, you know what I'm saying? And after I seen that, I was like, nah, man. I told him I can't be around you like that no more, man, because I don't condone that stuff. So I met Africa Bambaataa cousin, his first cousin. When I was living in Roanoke, Virginia. His first cousin is younger than me, but he's old. He's like in his 40s too. He told me a story. I was like, yo, so you was there that day when that happened at that party in Atlanta? He was like, yo, you was there? Like, yeah, bro. He's like, yo, that's why I fell back for my cousin.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, his cousin's his cousin, man. A lot of people I met from down south originally is from like New York or New Jersey, you know what I'm saying? We pretty much intermingle with each other when we out of state, you know what I mean? And
How old did they look though? About?
man, they're like teenage boys, you know what I'm saying? They're like 18, 19, I guess.
So yeah, I was gonna ask you about like the Hassan Campbell thing. Everybody always joke with him saying, "Oh, this dude, he was running back for it. He's going back, for it." So was that type of situation? Or you think the Bambaataa was like messing with younger boys, or was these people that was even though they teenagers, they minors and whatnot? You think they was with that like that though?
All right, I'm gonna tell you something. When you was 13 years old,
Damn. Yeah, go ahead.
When I was 13 years old, I was about 6'3", 6'4", about 220.
Right.
Hassan Campbell said in a story when he was 13, how he ran up on Queen Latifah and robbed them when they rode through Bronx. You was 13-year-old robbing people, but you let a man tickle your fancy. I want to be politically correct. You know what I'm saying? I don't want.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You a shooter, man. You said you're a shooter.
Yeah.
Now, now, as a woman, because women are weaker. You know what I'm saying? Like they're weaker physically than men. How somebody could do that to a woman, and I can believe that. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
you say you're a street dude at 12 or 13, using the streets, robbing and shooting.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be the first person you laid down when you try to disrespect you like that?
That's a fact. I was liking girls at 13. Like I was trying to fuck some, and it wasn't no dudes.
And I ain't no street dude, but if a man try to violate me, I'm putting his ass down.
Right.
Right. You don't got to be those street dudes. You got to
Right.
Because
a man.
in certain countries, at the age of 12, and black men are considered a man at the age of 12 in certain countries, in Africa, in different countries. You know what I'm saying? So they got to go through the rites of passage at the age of 12, fighting lions and stuff like that. That nature, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
you a street dude. You talk about how many people, how all these entertainers you was robbing. How did you let this man jump up and down you and butter your thighs up?
That's crazy.
So you know what I'm saying? At first, I was giving a benefit of the doubt. When we first came out with it, so I wouldn't go with him. Then one day, I was just listening to the stories, and he said something about putting major stuff to a little boy or girl in one of his videos.
Yeah,
that. I was like, and then he said something else in one of his shows about having orgies. They was having orgies with little boys. And that's not legend. He said that in the video. You know what I'm saying? When I heard that, I was like, so then I start shooting them, going at them heavy because I'm like, yo, bruh. And then I see the pictures of African body. Well, he's a grown ass man.
Yeah.
And little tight ass muscle shirts with his grandma arms playing security. And I'm like, nah, man. That was a consensual relationship. You got mad because he left you for another young light skinned boy, a Puerto Rican boy, son. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
That's all that was, man. I can't rock with that. I can't give you the benefit of the doubt no more. So I start shooting them.